It's actually called the Fuse Lab, so it's a National Science Foundation Advanced Technological Education grant. So they've given us funding both for positions, bringing in professionals to assist with the curriculum, as well as money to purchase technology such as fabrication equipment. It's an educational fab lab. It's actually a series of fab labs. It's a bit decentralized in the sense that we have some of the lighter weight fabrication equipment such as 3D printing and laser cutting upstairs, and some of the more heavy duty stuff such as CNC machinery and robotics downstairs. So this is our upstairs fabrication lab. So these facilities are laser cutting, 3D printing, and reverse engineering. So 3D scanning, 3D digitizing. So we've got a MakerBot here. We have a couple more set up. So we're trying to assemble a rack. We're talking about decentralizing the small kind of desktop printing, putting all of the MakerBots into dispersing them into the computer labs. So one thing that's unique about our school is we're just computer labs. We don't have traditional classroom space. But then the rest is 3D scanning and digitizing. So we're actually getting a Faro edge arm next month, which will be about a 3-foot version of the digitizers over there for tracing historical building panels, making clay models, digitizing them into the 3D environment. So anything that starts as a physical handmade product that needs to get into the computer for further refinement before being digitally fabricated. So this is used by students in several departments, but mainly the Department of Architectural Technology. It's actually, we're expanding beyond students and into the professional world. So we just launched a Department of Labor supported grant to essentially provide digital fabrication and computation education to incumbent professionals in the architecture and design industries. Well, it's definitely, it's based in education, so everything is related to an academic assignment. Traditionally, the approach in architecture schools has been for model making, right? But we're trying to move into the idea of one-to-one prototyping and designing for manufacturing. We're not a traditional makerspace. We have that kind of vibe, and my hope, honestly, is to kind of move past this idea that architecture school is producing one kind of professional and to produce many kinds of kind of design technology professionals. So part of the idea is we're instilling a sense of kind of innovation and creativity in the students so that they can go particularly into the New York City area and proliferate things like maker spaces, but also traditional architecture jobs. Some of them might be additive machinists that go work at a place like Shapeways. Some of them might go into architectural fabrication at a place like in Dumbo with Situ Studio. So we're really trying to recognize the kind of broader array of opportunities that this type of technology is giving students, and then we feel it's our responsibility to educate them to take advantage of that. I mentioned Situ Studio, which is a great example because they've taken advantage of some of the space in the Navy Yards. They actually started out as building models, professional models for architects, and then started investing in equipment like 5-axis CNC machines and things like that. We're starting to see a proliferation of kind of graduates who are essentially investing in manufacturing equipment, finding space, and they're able to start a business that way. It seems to be a much more fluid way of being an entrepreneur in the city than traditional design.